What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Foodie show. Again, Dude Network is powered by Garage Beer. Glad y'all could be here with us.
There's. What are you doing? What are you doing? You
Well,
supposed
I'm here
you're
for
supposed to
another
be ready.
foodie
You're
show.
supposed to be ready, man. When we say go, you're supposed to be ready.
I'm ready to go, bro. Hey, I'm already on my second lap, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome everybody to another foodie show. Hey, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. I hope your weekend was incredible.
It's over though. Just
Very,
like
very, very thankful you are all here with us to cap it off. We really appreciate everybody being here. Damon, how the hell are you, brother?
Hey, man, I'm maintaining. It was a good day today. Actually, it was a good weekend. Kind of quiet for a change.
Quiet.
For a change.
Same today. I made that post.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's a lazy Sunday. Like, it was a lazy Sunday. I think I fell asleep for a little bit. So, I mean, I just had a birthday. I'm old now. It's like,
Hey, well,
it's
yeah.
there. You got
Sucks
to
to be you. Jeez, so sorry.
But,
Nah,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah, I
it
didn't do
was a
much
hell of
cooking.
a week, though. I'll tell you that. If you saw some of my content this week,
Yeah.
it was a hell of
Yeah,
a week.
you had a doozy a couple of days.
Oh,
Yeah, I ain't didn't really. Did I cook anything yesterday? No, I didn't even cook anything yesterday. I cooked today though. Cooked some gumbo today. Done something a little different. Cooked some gumbo,
ooh.
some chicken
See,
and shrimp.
yeah, you be doing some cool stuff like that every once in a
Yeah,
while.
I had to
So,
try it, man. I never tried it before. I had to try it myself.
right.
So hey, it won't be the last time you see it either.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah,
today I cooked this much.
yeah. You know,
Yep.
know that.
Yesterday I did another batch of dog food. Because I'm gonna make dog food now because whatever.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, the skin condition, I don't know what it is, and there's a bunch of stuff in this food, whatever.
Yeah, just admit your dog's a bougie, man. Just go ahead and admit it.
No, it's what it is I don't, all the kids are out of the house with their own stuff
Yeah,
going on. So they're like, what else do we focus on?
for sure,
So
man.
yeah, they're spoiled little. They're good. They're good. They're not
What you
brat.
supposed to, man? You supposed to spoil your dog.
Right. But like, yeah, I'm a little different, but I chose to take on this creature
Hmm.
who now depends on me. Like
Right.
if he goes away, they don't know how to get food every day. They don't know how to, you know, frigging poor Quentin would freeze to death. So, I can't be sitting here living a good life, while they're suffering sitting there.
Well, that's why when you eat steak, you just throw a little piece of steak to them too.
A little piece, bro. They get all they're spoiled rotten, dude. They're
Oh
spoiled.
God, you get a
They're
4-pack and it's just two of y'all and two dogs.
No, it ain't that bad. Hell no. But no, like when we make homemade bacon from the
Yeah,
pig,
right.
and you keep the skin on. Cure
Hmm.
your bacon with the skin on, smoke it with the skin on, and then take it off. Just trust me on that.
Pro tip.
And yeah, a decade worth of
Mm.
experience. That one's legit. Um, but I'll take that and I'll just cut it up with like some nice heavy duty poultry shears, kitchen scissors,
Hmm.
and cut them into little squares, dude. And it is like their favorite treat in the world.
Heck yeah, man.
So it's like nonstop free treats every time you cure bacon. Which every time we start running out, we just start curing another one. So it's
Yeah,
you know,
you got it on abundance.
I, I do have quite a bit of pork belly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice. It's always lovely right after Matanza because you go through. Really, Matanza?
God, I will see. I'm drinking water tonight, so
Oh, shut up.
it still worked though.
Uh, you pull everything like that is the last little bits of what you have left over from last year's, and there was this, like, because every once in a while something gets lost,
Yeah.
and so there was like a piece of pork belly in there already. So you just keep it rolling. It's
Heck yeah, man.
I'm telling everybody, that's the way to live.
For sure.
If there's some way you can do it, figure it out for
Yeah.
sure. Anyway,
So I was gonna say, speaking of rolling,
that's a bunch of rambling. I'm sorry.
hey, but
dude.
we're
gotta
gonna
cut me
keep
off
we're gonna
sooner
keep
than
we're
that.
gonna keep it rolling because we got to talk about this giveaway for February.
Right.
I know you've seen it, but we're gonna keep pounding it until we
We
get
are
more.
because
So.
it's big. It's big, and
Yeah.
we're adding prizes
And
as
the
we
thing
go.
is, as we get more entries, we get more prizes added. So,
And we're not that far away from adding another prize.
you're all right.
So here we go. Let's go. Garage beer. 1 entry for every $10 spent. Merch. You've seen the sweatshirts. You've seen the cool stuff they got. 3 entries for every shaker from Troubadour Spice Blends. Meathead charcoal for every $10 spent is 1 entry. Redbeard seasoning, 1 entry per item, 1 entry per item at Kakalaki, 1 entry per item purchased at Branch Sauce. Now, listen very carefully to the way I'm wording this on all these. Papa John's, beard care, 1 entry per item, 1 entry per item at Uncie's seasoning, Homestyle Foods, 1 entry per item, and Minglewood Distillery, 1 entry per $10 spent. Again, that's going to be merch mostly because they are local to the Ohio area. So, but if you heard me, 1 entry per item, maybe read into that. That's all I'm saying.
Keyword.
So here's
some of these
going to
places
be
have variety packs, 4-packs, 5-packs.
Yes, exactly. Here's going to be all your codes you need. Some of them really help us out. Some of them only help you out, but they all help you out. So
that's right.
We appreciate all of our partners here at the Dude Network. We have tons of friends out there that are tons of small businesses, and we are here to help them because that's what we're here for.
Yep.
The heartbeat of America is the small business. You heard it here first. So play that back. Continue. We're going to continually burn it in your minds. Continually burn it in your minds.
And also, don't forget from the weekly giveaway from Friday night show. It's still going on.
Go back onto either any Facebook, YouTube.
That's a bit.
Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. If you just go to Friday Night Show and type in #PearlyGirl, you're entered in to win. It's as simple as that. Look, we're here to give stuff away to you. We love you guys. Hey, my buddy Frank, what's up, dude? Appreciate you.
Yeah, we got a bunch of faces in here.
Yeah, there's a million people in here.
We're gonna catch a couple. We're gonna catch a cutler. We're gonna catch a cutler real quick.
More.
Cindy, Robert.
Hello everybody.
Dutch.
Hey, there he is. Hey, if you have John's ever comes up missing, you call the police and you report this man right here.
Adventures, what's up? Mark Well, what's up? Let's see. Keep on. Got that T Eagle. What's up? There was the mayor's in the house. The mayor's
no way. What's up, sir? Thank you for coming.
I'm not gonna put you up, but vegan suck. Welcome, because you got some language in there for a second. Mags, what's up, man?
Ooh, Johnny Mags.
Yeah, Johnny Mags. And then Frank. Yep.
Yep.
Leps in the house.
There's the homie. Let's go. Well, everybody, I know you're not here to. Oh, wait. I apologize. We got one more thing to get into. Tonight, what are we giving away, Damon? Take it away, dude. Come on.
Hey, right here. 2 things tonight, right now. We're giving away some home-style barbecue sauce of your choice. And
delicious.
Then,
the bourbon one's really good.
And then the second giveaway tonight is going to be a Meathead hat and shirt. Hey, great. They're nice shirts.
Hey,
Might
you
not be
got
the ones we wear, but
a sauce to win, or you win
hat and
the
shirt.
gear outfit pack while you're out there smoking, looking like a professional, or a professional dumbass like the rest of us. Whatever you feel like.
I felt that when you just said that. I felt that when
Well,
you said
I
that.
said me too.
Yeah, oh, you. Oh, well, I didn't hear the me too. Okay, hey, we with it then.
Like us. I'm in the
Oh,
us.
oh.
I didn't say like
Okay.
Damon.
Whew, I thought you singled me out there for a minute, but I was about to say, man.
Nah.
Hey,
So
sir. So we're gonna let Steve or our
yeah, of
guest.
course we're gonna let Steve pick the
Absolutely.
hashtag.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Right. Right. Because I do get I've been known to get squirrely.
You get a little trigger happy
Right.
sometimes.
Right. I do get a little squirrely sometimes. I hear you. But I know, hey, look, I know you guys come to see these two beautiful bearded bastards every week, but that's only to get to what we got going on.
Get to the good part.
Right. And we reached deep. He's been, I mean, Leprechaun, thank you so much, dude. We all love Lep. And ever since we had him on the show, two things have happened. We've had an awesome new bunch of people supporting us like friendships grown online. And, there's that weird part about maybe someone's out for my death, whatever. But
Mhm.
one of the best parts about it is we got hooked up with this guy tonight. And
Mhm.
you guys should all know him because he randomly just jumps in the chat and gives you guys a bunch of shit. And yeah, awesome dude. Really
Yeah,
awesome dude. Texas.
we'll forgive him.
We will forgive him. And that's not your fault, Steve. That's
No, it's not.
Stonebridge's.
Yeah, it's started way back.
And I'm still wearing this hat till our buddy returns. Hashtag free nombre. That's not the hashtag for
Oh,
tonight.
see,
That's not
see,
the
see.
hashtag for tonight.
I knew you could. I knew you couldn't stand it.
Anyway, without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Hands free, Damon. Uncle Steve's from Uncle Steve's Shank, Texas.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's up, man? How you?
Oh man, life is rolling by like you wouldn't believe.
Is that a
Dude,
good thing or
yeah,
a bad
right.
thing?
We're in 24.
It's a good thing. Yeah, it is. This is an exciting time of the year. We have Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off coming up, and that is a big. It was always big. You're running 100,000 people a night, but big for me because we've kind of turned it into a reunion gathering yearly of a whole bunch of my good YouTube buddies. And
Yeah, the old school crew, man.
Old school, some of the
Yeah.
best cooks around. I mean, nicest
Right.
guys. It's coming up February 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I got people sleeping in my beds, staying at my house, right down the street in a hotel. I gave them house rules. I said, careful on the profanity around my kids.
Right.
Clean up whatever you mess up, and don't try to wear my clothes. And I know at least 2 of the 3 are going to be broken, but
yeah. So
Yeah.
I know the profanity one's out the window. They'll try.
Yeah.
They will try.
Yeah.
I was gonna say somebody's gonna need some boxers. We're gonna
The
go.
the clothes sound like there's a prior reason that rule was.
Yeah. Well, see, they all want to wear my swimsuit. I have a real nice little Speedo, and
mhm.
they all want to they want to wear it. Now, I have to be careful with my words. I almost said they want to get into it. There's none of that business going on.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
we know.
Gotta watch the vocabulary.
I don't know, man. Lep seems a little slippery.
Well, I want to thank you guys for having me on. I'll get wrapped up and not forget, but thank y'all.
Oh man, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you just everything you've done since you got introduced to us, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We love our small businesses and all the love you've shown us. So it's like we got to get them on.
I appreciate it. And that's what that is. This is small business. This is community. This is as close. This is as close as you get to the way it used to be.
True.
You know, when you had to respect your customers, you had to do everything you could for them. You became friends with them. You know, everybody
Right,
took care of
right.
everybody. Yeah,
And now we can do it on a bigger scale
yeah.
or greater distance scale with the internet. Thank goodness for
Well,
that, right?
that's it. And you know, I've told people before, without the social media, without the internet, I'd still be just doing what I used to do, which I still do it because it's
Hmm.
fun. But you know, this is what I rely on. I don't take out big commercials during the Super Bowl. You know, I
Hey,
take it
welcome to
easy.
the Dude Network.
Yeah, but
Welcome. I know you're
it's
shouting everybody else out, but
good.
it's all
Keep on
good.
going. Yeah, I like these folks coming up. I know them. That this is a family. This is a
Yeah,
good
Right,
man.
family
right.
group.
Hey,
And that's
this
what
is
it's supposed to be.
right,
Yep.
and that's one thing I love about what I've seen since hooking up with you, hooking up with well, I've been following Lep and some of the
Yeah,
guys for a little
for
while,
a minute.
but
Yeah.
like finally, like, oh, these guys are all an actual like group that really are badass guys that support the food. This is the foodie community live in action right here tonight.
Yeah.
Fact.
Like there's a lot of toxic groups on the environment. Post an
Mm.
electrical picture of something beautiful you did electrically. I promise you there will be one out of hundreds. There will be one positive thing said to you. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
Yeah.
welding. Ask our buddy the mayor about what the welding community. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's just the way it is. And I laugh about it, whatever, but this community right here is hugely supportive. And there's proof right here. Like it's insane the amount of people that just show up just because they're like, hey, Uncle Steve's there, we gotta go show up.
Yeah.
Left's there, we gotta
Hmm.
show up. CJ's there, we gotta show up. Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. So, and we appreciate you guys,
Yeah.
supporting all of us and letting us in the mix, and you know, that's what that's what it's all about.
It's all community.
Right.
For sure.
So
So Steve, how did all this come about for you?
Right. Oh wait,
I'm
wait, real quick.
Okay.
Time out. Sorry. Before we get into that, I
Yeah, you
gotta
got
have
it.
you pick a hashtag.
okay.
And it collects live tonight, and that's what we'll
Yep.
spin the wheel for the prizes that we talked about earlier.
Okay. My brain just rolled. Hashtag magic ribs.
There it is.
Hashtag magic ribs, folks.
Yeah.
Hashtag magic ribs live tonight for the giveaway. Let's
Yep.
go.
That's it.
Now
Hey,
back
and
to
make sure
Damon's question.
no,
Oh
but
yes. Oh
before
yeah.
that, but make sure it's by itself in that hashtag. No, nothing else with it. By itself. If not, it
Yep.
won't pick it up.
Right.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna give you all the good parts.
Yeah, man, that's what we
I started like most everybody. Love cooking, love having fun. I was a single bachelor. I had a little house of my own. I liked making things. And I made the blend that we now call the original. And it was specifically for popcorn and pork tenderloin because that's what I like cooking.
Yep.
It built up a little bit. I had some people say they really liked it. And one of them convinced me after, and again, I made it for 20 years.
Right.
And in small batches just for me, I'd give a baggie of it to my mom, a baggie of it to a friend. Had a lady ask for it, and I gave her a baggie, and I saw her the next week, and she says, well, you got to market this. I'm like, what do you mean market it? I make
Like
this in my
some crappy,
kitchen.
right.
Yeah, come on. But it hit me at just the right time in August, because August are always real slow for me. So I punched on the internet. And I said, well, let me see if I can get some of my ingredients in bulk. Oh, look, I can get it in bulk. And then I got some bottles and the tops. And before long, I stepped about, 50 feet past my comfort zone and thought, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Someone's going to say no. Wow,
Right.
I heard no from half the high school girls when I was back then. Only half, though.
Hey,
Anyway.
bet you're regretting that decision.
I'll look back now and think, gosh, she's wonderful. What was I thinking? Anyway, so I was making it, and I had some friends because you know how your friends are. They love to pick you up just so they can kick you down a little farther.
Right, like, oh, this
And
is good if I
They
like
start
trash.
they start complaining. I like this. This is good, but it's just not spicy. I mean, give me something spicier. And I like, all right, double digits. I said, and I went back and reblended some of it and added some cayenne and all that. I said, here you go. This is spicier than the original. And they said, all right. And they had, oh, we love this. I said, well, what's it called? And I said, well, spicier.
Right.
So it's called spicier.
Spicier.
And that's
The
what it's
last
called
one,
today.
but
That's a spicier. So I had those two, and I was in we have a big chain of roadside places down here called Buc-ee's.
Mm-hmm.
And again, 50 feet past my comfort zone, I was in one of those and walking around. I saw a guy with a white shirt and a little label said warehouse manager. And I thought, well, he's somebody. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I told him, I said, hey, I have the perfect Texas product that would go in here. And if you see behind me the label with the Texas flag, that was intentional. I said, the perfect Texas product, it'll go great in here. He said, man, oh, that's great. Here's what you do. Go on the Buc-ee's website and look up the vendors section. It'll give you instructions, but what they're going to tell you is submit it. If they like it, you never know. He said, but before you do that, go out in the parking lot and wait for a big giant thunderstorm. And when the lightning starts hitting, start running around with a steel pole. And I said, what? He said, because that's about as much chance as you have of getting a product in here right now. And I went, well,
you heard that, Buc-ee's? You hear
he
that?
Said, well, because here's the thing.
you.
He said, look at this. He said, look at this store. We don't have an inch to put new products. He said, but he followed. He said, but if you really think it's good, go through the process and do it. Because if you get in, you got it.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I sent stuff in. I followed the process. I get a message a week later. Love the stuff. We want it. And I'm just sitting back going,
yeah.
The job.
Shut up. Right. No way. This isn't happening.
Well, because I was mixing in 2 5-gallon buckets, hand mixing.
Yeah, what do I do now?
But I said, well, okay. Okay, so we negotiated out, and I got to a price, and he said, now I need it a little cheaper. I need it 25 cents cheaper. I said, man, I just can't. I said, I'm to the bone now because I'm, and again, very inexperienced for everything. He said, okay, it's a fair price, and we like, and Buc-ee's, hey, fair as can be. They're not a Walmart. They're not going to cut you. How much does it cost to make? That much. Give it to us at 50 cents cheaper, and you got a deal. That's a Walmart. They're not going to do that. Buc-ee's is an upstander. I love them to death. In case they're watching, I do anyway though. But so we made it. I upscaled everything. We got in, and real quick I realized that was not something that I could continue to do. Both the way I was making it and the amounts I was making.
Right.
So I got connected up, and again, it's luck. It's how you talk about meeting somebody.
Though?
Well, but meeting somebody
Sometimes
and talking
it
to
happens to the people who it deserves to happen to.
I have to say it's luck, yeah, but it's not. I got hooked up with a real big co-packer here in Texas, and as of today, they make original, they make spicier, they make Gator Shake, and anything else that I have to have made that needs all the industry standards and to go in the stores. Different in every state, different in shipping, different. That in itself is a whole nother cast, and I'm not going to get into it.
That's another 3-hour podcast.
Yes, that's it. But anyway, I had these products, and I was going. Well, one of the guys here in the chat, Papa Texas,
Papa Texas,
called me out of the blue or messaged me. Hey, I got some of your stuff at Buc-ee's. I'd like to do a video on it. And I'm thinking, and of course, again, very inexperienced. I'm thinking, what does he want out of this? And so I messaged back, well, that would be great. What do you need he says, oh, I already bought it at Buc-ee's. I was just going to make sure it was okay if I did a video. And I was like, of course. Yes, please. And he started and he picked that up and his people picked it up. And before long, he was rolling videos out on it. It was picking up speed. So long about that time, COVID comes along. Now, my main profession,
we
I
don't
own
say
a
the C word
children.
around here.
Oh, I own a children's gymnastics company. We teach in the schools. Remember what happened to schools when the C word hit?
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I went from rolling, I was doing great, to zero. And not even an idea of when it would pick back up. I had done my gymnastics company for 26 years.
Good night.
And I went from 400 students a month to zero. And I had 3 kids and a family to support.
Right.
Well, I immediately said, okay, what do I have going? What can I do this very second? One of the things was I went to GoDaddy, had them pop me up a quick website, start selling online. I was able to sell and boom, it started taking off. Now, I want to clear something up for all those people that are out there that think, man, that sounds like a great story. I could do that because when I make this mixture of Lowry's and extra garlic and some pepper, boy, I could be, you're not going to be rich.
Nope.
You're not selling new cars. You're not selling diamond rings. If you don't love every bit of doing it before the money, don't do it.
True.
Just
True
don't.
And I'm telling you, that's solid small business advice.
Yeah.
Whether it's
whatever you're doing,
anything.
Yeah.
If you don't love it,
nope.
So
it's not for you.
No. Well, so it gradually built, and I'm a big believer in the things like that. Also, I don't overextend in finance. I'm not going to go out and say, look, I've got 2 great flavors. I'm going to try to mortgage my house and get $100,000 loan and go big. Had I done that right now, I would be in debt up to my neck because everybody and their pawpaw has a seasoning that's going out right now because everybody wants to work for themselves, which I don't blame them.
No.
But so anyway, so we got that website going. Papa Texas was pitching. Before long, I get a call from CJ and Kent, and they were doing their show, and they had me on, and I'm like, look at me, I'm on the screen, and I'm progressing through that. And Johnny Maggs calls, and he says, hey, I know I've seen you. We'd love to have you on. And that continued to grow, and that continued to steamroll. Now, the best part of all that, those guys are some of my closest friends right now.
Nice.
And
if Shake goes tomorrow and there's a big sign that says you can no longer make Shake, okay, I still have more people to carry my casket than you could imagine. And that's what I call my friends. They'd carry the box for me. I have those, and they are friends forever.
Heck yeah, man.
So
that is one of the craziest things out of this whole experience. Like me, the guy below me, and our buddy Tony are building this whole thing together. Like, all because we decided to post some pictures. All because you decided to sell some shake. Like,
yeah.
What the?
So
it's wild.
It's really, well, in progression through that, it's a time scale after that because it came up on Barbecue Cook-Off. And I was like, man, I sponsor a big barbecue team. It's competition time. I need something to appeal to the competitive guys. So I did I did a thick meat, which is an all grain size. It's all the same grain size. Great coverage for thick briskets and thick meats. And then I progressed on that a little bit. Then we got to the real. Then we came across but right before that, it was crawfish season, and I thought, man, I need something for crawfish. I had spicier. Boom! Here comes a gator shake, and got a little tang to it.
That's already been hotly brought up over here in the chat. By the way,
there's nothing else like it. So we had the gator shake, then the competition. Then I decided, you know what? I need a little more. And my buddy in here, Daddy Dutch, Kent, calls me and he says, hey, okay, I hope you're not mad. I took a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and I put it together, and it's real good on pork. It's real. And I went, okay. He said, why don't you take the website or take the recipe, see if you can make something of it. So I took it and I looked at the recipe and tiny little tweaks just to make it nominally fit in, make everything fit together, both sight and smell. That became our competition pig shake.
Nice.
Now that I have competition pig shake,
folks.
And on the top of it, it says Daddy Dutch approved, because I love to give credit where credit is due. It's not me. So I took that and I thought, well, that's pig. I need some cow and I need some bird. So I came up with competition cow, competition bird. I sell those as a 3-pack, and that's my biggest seller, that competition package.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, then I start getting other people that are calling.
There goes that's one of my questions right there.
The biggest seller?
Yeah.
Well, as a package, that is. I'll tell you what's the biggest in just a second.
No. Continue. Yeah. So
then Big Rome, I don't know if Big Rome is in here just because it's so much.
He was.
Yeah,
he is or was.
He called me and he says, hey man, we took thick meat, we added a little bit of this to it, and it really made it something special. And I said, and by then I'm starting to learn so much more about seasonings, how they react together, how they go with together or go up. You can't put that together.
Right. Yes.
So I took that and made some little adjustments on it, came up with our smoke bomb. Smoke bomb is almost like a finishing powder, but it has grains of pepper in there. It's a finisher. You can put it on a meatloaf in the oven. And when you take that meatloaf out, you're going to go, smells like it came off the grill.
Nice.
And it is a finisher like you wouldn't believe. Now, most of my seasonings are before and after, meaning you put a little bit on before you cook.
Welcome to the Dude Network.
You put a little bit on when you take it out. And that's to maintain some of the high profiles of that flavor. Anyway, we got the smoke bomb. And then I had a buddy complaining, you really don't have anything spicy. I mean, spicier is okay. So I knocked out the South Texas Red. South Texas Red. Have you ever been hunting? You're out in the field.
That's what I use, man. That shit is so good.
I went on a hunting trip back when I was single and had money and no kids into Argentina. And we were out in the field in Argentina dove hunting. And our guide brings us back after 2 hours. I could have left my shotgun at home. I could have gone hunting with a tennis racket and gotten just as many. I mean, they were everywhere. So he pulls us back for a field lunch.
One day, Damon.
He makes a pit fire. He pulls out some beef tenderloin that's fresh. He cooks that plus some dove and we have the full linen table and everything. I'm like, I don't deserve. Yes, in the field. I said, I don't deserve this, but I'm going to take it.
That's wild, man.
That's amazing. That's what I'm talking about, man.
That inspired the South Texas Red. You think about being out with the guys. You're cooking what you just.
You know what? That's probably one of the best origin stories I've heard to date.
Yeah.
In doing podcasts for almost 2 years solid. That's for sure the best.
Everything that I have came from somewhere, and it came with a reason. The name is for a reason. Now, I'm going to sidetrack real quick.
Oh, boy.
I will just say up front, if you don't see the name Uncle Steve on the bottle, it is not an Uncle Steve's shake. We've had some other pop up with the something shake, which I mean, that's fine. There's a Texas Red that somebody tried to pop up with as opposed to South Texas. But you know what? I don't want to be all the flattery. That's wonderful. There's only so many words you can use anyway. But if it doesn't say if it doesn't say Uncle Steve, and most of them have my picture on the big bottle,
right,
it's not me. But it might still be good. I mean, because there's thousands
there.
of good
Hey,
foods
right
out there.
behind Steve, just like my logo, just like
Yeah,
Damon's beautiful wall of trophies. If it don't look like that, it ain't the real deal.
it's not. Yeah. So anyway, Skip, I'm gonna go to the next one. I was doing a tenderloin for pardon the name of it, a men's meat contest. And it was actually here in my neighborhood, but there were 50 guys.
It's a little
You
sus,
put in
buddy. That's a
you
little
put in $25 and you drop it out on no, you cook something, you have to cook it right there,
right. Oh,
and
cool.
then everybody samples it and then they vote. And there were
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the real way competition should be done.
Well,
Not mimic a profile.
yeah.
Everybody cooks something
No.
and we vote.
There were ribs, there were pastrami briskets, regular briskets, chicken, pork.
Exactly.
So I pull out. I make something new specifically for this contest,
Okay.
which is now our Lucky Shake, and I say that it's for meat that you paid over $50 for. So I roll out in this contest a pork tenderloin or beef tenderloin about that long, rolled it in the Lucky Shake and cooked not all the way. Then I split it down the middle because I'm a huge proponent of butterflying what you cook because you get more surface and more seasoning. On the inside, I hit it with our original, flipped it for a minute to cook. On a flat grill right next to me, I was searing shrimp and scallops with butter and gator shake. Scoop up the seafood, drop it into the split of the beef tenderloin. I surround it with my sauce, the sauce with no name. I circle with that and do a little Archie drizzle. I put 2 little sprigs of parsley on there just to be a smartass. And then sliced it for everybody to sample. I had guys pull their stuff out. Guys, I'm not cooking. I'm not going to waste my meat on it. Crushed. But it was the combination of those seasonings.
That's right.
The big pepper and the good stuff on the outside. The smooth original on the inside.
Texture and seasoning is a big deal.
Yeah. So that was a Lucky Shake. Come up again to Cajun seasoning crawfish. I thought, you know what? I'm going to throw my hat in the ring for a Cajun, but not everybody has Cajun. Tony's whatever. I want a Texas Cajun. I want a Texas-based, because you eat Cajun food in Texas, it's different from Louisiana. Okay. Cajun is not all about burning your face with the spice.
That's right.
It's about the bold, the herb, the seasoning, how it blends together. So I came a Texas Cajun. Now that's taken a little longer to catch on, but I don't care. It is great. And I'll be honest, I've only had one dud so far that I did not end up making because I couldn't get it to work the way. And I'm not going to force it out there and try to sell it on name. Oh, it's Uncle Steve's sand in a bottle. Come on.
Yes, thank you.
So I did that. Then I get contacted by CJ. He says, man, I've always wanted a signature flavor. He said, I'd love you to mix it for me, bottle. I don't want any money for it. I'd like my name on it.
Right.
So I said, you know what I have. If you can come up with something that is based with what I already use as basis, original is the base for everything. That's everybody's daddy. I said, you take that, doctor it up if you want, but don't come up with wild Brazilian shaved root from the, So he comes back.
Right. Something you can only get once a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So he comes up and he sends me the recipe. And again, I take it and I just click a couple of little things for sight and smell, because all seasoning is sight, then smell, then taste. Mm-hmm. If you didn't get past the sight, probably not going to smell it. If you do and you smell it and it doesn't smell good, goodbye on you're not going to taste it. So anyway, we got that marked up, and now it's our West Coast shake. It's a good, solid Tex-Mex. Covers everything he wanted it to cover, and it has his name right across the top. Well, I can go this way. Cooking with CJ's.
That's right.
And again, like I tell you, I love including other people. We've actually started something now, and I've only done 2 or 3, but I'll be pulling people out big supporters that use special flavors. Jimmy in South Carolina with Cuff and Stuff is about to get one. It's one of the flavors he uses constantly. And for a run of labels, which is about 80 labels, for a run of labels, I'm going to put his logo up there on the top and just say his logo, Covenant approved. For people that know, that'll mean something. For people that don't know, doesn't matter. But it's me saying thank you.
Right.
Daddy Dutch has the pig. Thyron Matthews has the cow right now. I won't ever Daddy Dutch will never lose his pig. But with some of the others, a buddy of ours named John Barton.
Even if what if he hires a hitman and kills me?
Oh, well, we'll have a talk about that. We'll make sure.
It'll still say Dutch, but R.I.P. on there too.
Dutch did it. So again, all the flavors come from necessity. I got like 3 messages in a week. Do you have anything without MSG? I need anything with no sugar. Sugar makes the world go round, okay? And it's followed
if you use it correctly. Yes, if you use it correctly, exactly, sir.
So
exactly. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, I jumped in and came up with an all-American SPG: salt, pepper, garlic. I'm not going to tell the secrets.
Give away the secret. Yeah.
No, there are some secrets to the blend, plus some other stuff, and have been told. Let's see. Hey, too much welding? No allergens, unless you're allergic to goodness. Anyway,
shout out to that. That's a big deal.
No, I know it is. Yeah.
Peanut allergies in this country.
Nope.
And this and that. It's
even gluten.
Crazy.
Yeah. The gluten. Now, my suppliers they don't certify that it's gluten free, but they'll tell you it's gluten free. Now, there's a difference.
There is
certified means that they tracked it from the time it was grown all the way through the processing. It'd be like kosher, all the way through everything, all the way through it to the end. They don't put anything in there that has gluten.
Yeah, what they're saying is from once we get everything, our process, there is no gluten.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if you're growing peppers in a field, it should never touch gluten, but yeah. Whatever. Who knows?
I think in the long run, if we actually knew half of the things that we eat.
Oh, Damon,
you would never eat them.
Tell them.
We won't. That's a different show.
Yeah. Well, Johnson, the good point is, if you're cooking with it, you got it up to a pretty safe temperature anyway. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But so now I have just run through. Oh, the one I did not run through are sweet and spicier. That is our biggest seller. It has sugar in it, and it has spice. I keep it in the car and put it on hamburgers, French fries, everything you can think of. Now, as much as most of the people in this chat are barbecuers and grillers, cooking is where you use most of our stuff anyway. Cooking anything. The sweet and this is a food thing. This makes our ad used to be makes bad food good, makes good food better. Great food, don't mess with. And I had a buddy of mine, chef, where I used to work with, and his Chef Jeffrey. He has a website, a YouTube channel called Old School Soul Food. He clicked on, he found it. He said, "Man, I love the sweet and spicy. I can't get enough of it. Can I use it on my show with my 300,000 subscribers?"
No,
I said,
"Oh, Jeff, I don't want that kind of advertising. Get out of here."
Hey, he blew it up.
Nice.
It blew up. Now, he blew it up to the point where his people, because I print my labels not by the thousands, because I like doing the artwork, I have a special set of labels. His people can order, and if they put on the order notes, Old School Soul Food, I'll slap a label on it that has my logo down at the bottom, has his Old School Soul Food label, or his logo right there in the center. to pay him homage, man, to say thank you. And I get them all the time. Oh, we want the old school soul food label. You got it, buddy. Hey, you got it. So that is my biggest single seller. But as a package, it's the competition package, which is a big bottle of all three: pig, cow, and bird, and followed by the gift pack, which y'all have given away a couple of them. That's about depending on the product, because anything heavy in pepper doesn't weigh very much. So it's in a 4-ounce bottle, but that means it's anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces worth of product in it. You get 12 of those, every one a different flavor.
Yeah, listen, folks, that package is ridiculous.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, before we continue, this is your
good.
15 minutes to the top of the hour. Hashtag. Oh, wrong way. What's the hashtag?
Magic ribs.
Hashtag magic ribs in the comments. There it is. There we go.
Just like that. Yep.
Just like that. Hashtag magic ribs. It's got to be hashtag magic ribs. No emojis, nothing else with it.
And I'll give you a little hint. Everybody that's at my house over cook-off this coming weekend will know why it's magic ribs. And there's a reason. I ship in boxes that hold 16 flavors. And as of right now, officially, I only have 15. So
you heard it here first.
Mm-hmm. Heard it here first. I have one little thing to get passed like on this, it, and it's like done.
This.
Yep.
And I agree with Lep here. Pig Shake is.
Yep.
That is. Hey, if you guys look in the lower. Whatever, right? I think it's right for you guys. I'm not sure. Dude approved. That one's definitely dude approved right there.
No. Hey, and you got a broad spectrum,
right?
Of everything.
Right.
It's just like the dessert shake.
Yes.
Like I've used it twice, and it's like I use it on apple pie and sprinkle it on top of some Cool Whip.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We done sweet potatoes the other night. I used it on top of a sweet potato.
Ooh.
Great. So I mean, it's more than just a dessert.
Oh yeah. I have people using it as a finisher for ribs.
I can see that.
I have a recipe that I'll be showing the guys here, though it's nothing special. Thick cut bacon, coating of dessert shake, cooked in the oven flat so it doesn't crinkle all up. Cook it at 325 to 330, depending on your oven, for about 18 minutes or until it's the color you like. Pull it out, take it out of the grease, hit it with a little more sweet dessert shake. It will change your life.
Now I'm gonna give you a little hint to step that game up even a little bit more.
All right.
Dip half it in chocolate before you sprinkle your finishing amount of dessert shake. I am telling you, folks.
I can see that happening.
My dad and I did that for my mom's 60th birthday, one of her birthdays.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, that's 2 pro tips you've got from Johnsy tonight. You know, the next one's look, that's 2 for free. Next one's going to cost you. If you don't, it's just going to cost you some entries into the monthly giveaway and hashtag magic ribs in the in the comments over here. It's not going to cost you much.
Yeah. So that's my shake company in a nutshell. It doesn't come anywhere close to discussing the true benefits of it. The people I've met, I'm going to say the money that I made, because it's what I consider my fun money. I can donate to this. I can sponsor that.
Right.
I can,
What you've done, you've put together a bunch of trips, right? With all your buddies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to talk about anything that we don't want to talk about, but I'm just saying you've been able to literally build a whole fun life off of this.
Yes.
And that to me is my dream.
The fun side, the dude side.
That's right.
I'm not recently. It feels like recently. Single. I have 3 beautiful daughters, 5 years old, 10 years old, and 15 or 14 years old. I
Mhm.
just
God
turned
bless you, sir.
60 years old, so there's a 55-year age difference between me and my youngest. And it's all part, not to play on the seasonings, but they are the spice of life. They,
Right.
they have made it just like you wouldn't believe. The seasoning company is given me an out for that marketing business that goes through my head. I
Mhm.
can do it at my own time. I'm rarely rushed.
Right.
This is something that I can continue to do on whatever scale. And I have had the chance to, I'll quote, go big. And I look at, I'm 60 years old. My retirement's set because I can live on very little.
Mhm.
Unless I live to be 170, I'm not out there.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
I'm not about to pull in a youngie that'll drain me dry of money. I'm set. I'm done. But I could still continue to do this for as long as I want.
That's
Right.
right.
And even after the gymnastics company's back doing great now, so I'm
Good
not
deal.
living on it.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
It just took time. It took
Yeah,
time.
of
It
Mhm.
took me
course.
sticking
Right.
at it.
That whole
And
thing just crippled a bunch of people.
well, and it did. Now, it helped. It helped kick off the seasoning because everybody was at home.
Right.
Everybody was at home
Right.
cooking
Hey,
and
one door closes, another opens.
and playing on
That's
the
the way it
internet,
is.
and that's what I needed.
Right. And the cool thing is now you have something that you don't need.
Yes.
That's also one of the coolest blessings, your words, not mine,
Yep.
in your life because you've this whole group of people you've met, events you've been to, etc.,
That's
etc.
the people are the biggest
And
thing.
and now that also makes you money? Like,
Yeah.
let's go. And so we don't have to worry about my daughter's futures. And here's the thing,
Hmm.
maybe one of them wants to take it over and then it
You never
runs
know.
for
Yeah.
another, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like it, it's this cool little legacy you've built, man. And
For
Yeah.
sure.
it's just
And I tell
awesome.
you, part of it has allowed me because I don't have to live off the shake money. I don't have to pinch corners.
Right.
Right.
When
Right.
I go in and sample my product that I'm going to put in it, my supplies, when I go to my big wholesaler and we cut into pepper bags and I check in that and I'm looking, I don't have to I don't have to go cheap.
There you go.
So what you get in the bottle is the good stuff.
Heck yeah.
And that's the co-packer that I dealt with, I told him the same thing. Hey, if you have to charge me a little bit extra, I want the good stuff.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and,
Mhm.
and because it's not how much do you want and how cheap can we make it. I don't want it has my name on it, has my face on it. I don't want cheap.
Mhm.
The pepper you're going to get is the best pepper there is. And
Nice.
I'm picky about the grain size as per whatever. And then the kind of pepper I put in each one of the 16, it's there for a reason. I have 3 different kinds of pepper sizes that we put in and
Mhm.
kinds. So I can be picky. I can put in the good stuff.
There you go.
That's cool, man.
Why skimp, man? Why skimp?
Yeah.
Right. Right. What was, out of all the seasonings that you have that you've set on, what was the number one, your most favorite? Like, man, that one, whatever, it took a long time to create, or you were just most proud of that one. And which one was like, holy crap, I'm glad that worked out because that one was a pain in the ass.
I usually I'll go to the second question first. There are a few of them that take quite a few more steps in putting together, and of course, with every added ingredient, regardless, makes it more expensive. Um, but it is what it is. We sell all of our bottles at the exact same price, no matter how much it costs to put that shake in that bottle. Um, our SPG, that's not cheap to make. It
Mhm.
sells for the exact same price as the cheapest one to make. But I love doing it, and I love seeing how it grows. So no worries. The favorite. Hold on. Come here. Hurry, come here. This is Lainey. This is my 10-year-old, and I love her so much.
Hey,
Hi, Laney.
Hey, get out. Um,
love
it all
you, but
goes. It all goes back to the biblical time of what came first.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite by far, my kid's favorite, the one that started everything, the original.
All right. All right.
And
Nice.
so many different, they talk about the movie, The Butterfly Effect. So many different things had to happen in doors opening and closing and steps going through to get it where I am now. It's the favorite's the original. And might I add, it's like OG. Don't sleep on it because
For
it's
sure.
it's what everybody needs in their kitchen.
Nice. Well, that answered a couple of questions that the chat had too.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
I know it's like picking children. You got to pick that best one out. But
Oh yeah.
I see exactly what you're saying.
And
With
I'm telling you guys right now, you said it's the South Texas.
South Texas Red.
Don't
Laney.
forget that one in your
There.
order. Telling you, don't forget that one in your order.
Sorry about
Pig
yelling.
shake.
no,
The
you
pig
good.
shake. Oh yeah. Hey, we don't care. Pig shake's fantastic. Damon, what's one you
Bring me a big
recommend
bottle
that
of South
everybody
Texas Red.
tries?
Hey, I mean, the one that sticks out is that Gator shake.
Oh yeah.
And I tried it back
Oh,
in.
I gotta
tried
get it, dude. As many
and I
times as I've heard it tonight,
yeah,
I gotta
and like
get it.
I tried it back in like 2020, way back, and it was same. It was good then, and it was just as good now. So
Yeah.
nothing in 3 years, well, 4 years now, dang near about nothing has changed. So the consistency is there.
That's
A1.
that's one
From
of the
the
other
man
things.
himself, you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
That's one of the other things that I insist on
Mhm.
is, and I'm not going to take credit for it. I got it from McDonald's. You get a Big Mac in California, a Big Mac in Kansas, they're going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
You pick up a bottle of shake from one place, it's going to be the same as the shake you pick up somewhere else.
He's talking about the pig shake. I know he's talking
yep.
about the pig shake, the competition pig.
The completion shake.
So
Not the completion, the competition. Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Look at that.
Yeah.
Texture, folks, where you can see the herbs and the spices that they have
you got
blended.
it.
That
Yep.
I mean, there's look. There's a lot of companies out there. You've seen us hand select a few choice people to be on the shows, whether it was Friday or Sunday. It's not by mistake. It's hey,
Yeah.
Steve. Look, I know the check hasn't cleared, but you haven't paid us, right?
No, I don't. Well, and that's one of the things, I don't pay anybody.
Right.
I don't offer money for videos. I don't contact people and say, "Hey, will you do 3 cooks for me and I'll send you this much money to them." If you like my stuff, cook with it, pop out a video. The next time you order, you'll probably get just a little something special. Which I was going to tell you, you have anybody that orders from your show, as with everywhere, you order, you put in the order notes where you heard it from or who sent you, or hey, Uncle Steve, how you doing? I'm going to stick something extra in the package. I'm going to flavor profile you according to what you ordered, and I'm going to stick a little something extra in the package. It's not going to be like a car keys, but it'll be a little bottle of something
Right.
that you can try and sample and like, and spread the word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
yeah, you saw that I just switched, and this is the little stuff. I just switched to a perfectly clear bottle, and I almost didn't want to. I wanted people to be able to see everything in it, but good seasonings fade in sunlight, and especially the reds. And so I used to use one you could see through, but it was just a little cloudy color. It's a different
Mm-hmm.
plastic. And then those became really hard to get. So I went to a clear and
Right.
just tried to make myself feel better and think, people, it won't be around long enough to fade. But I've seen bottles people put on a shelf Never used it. Picked it up and I looked at it and went, ugh. Tastes the exact same. It just faded through sunlight.
Oh yeah. And here's the thing. There good quality shakes will change color. It happens. And I'm telling you, if they clump, that's okay.
Yes.
You want that.
Well, and that's what I was just shaking that one. A little clump as far as it packs together, and you just shake it up. Most
That
of my
means
stuff,
they're not using any bullshit to
That's
stop.
right. That's right. That's one less thing they put in it.
I'm telling you, if I have shakes around for a while and they don't start clumping, I just get rid of them.
Yeah. Ours says it on there. It has a date that I put on there that's not the. It's like a year shorter, if not more, than the true expiration date. But I'll give it a year, and I'll be like, hey, if you don't use this by 2025, throw it away and get more. You know, we're talking about
Right.
an $8 or a $13 investment. We're not talking about something
Yeah.
to break you. Yeah. That's what he said. Kent just said they don't stay around long enough to fade.
This is true.
Facts. Good seasonings never do. Never do. The ones that you haven't used in 6 months, get rid of them.
Get rid of it. Yeah.
There's a reason you haven't used them in 6 months.
That's right. That's right. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I do everything I can. I love making the friends that I make.
Mhm.
I had someone tell me one time, you give away more than you sell. No, I don't do that because I'm smart enough not to go into the red much.
Right.
But
Much.
spread the word. Tell your buddy, tell your friend, have your mama call me, you know, whatever. And that's the other thing.
Especially if
I
she's
have no
single.
problem. I'll drop my phone number at the drop of a hat. Call me. I'll pull orders out if I'm looking through. If they put something in the order notes, I'll call them. Hey, it's Uncle Steve from Uncle Steve Shake. I just want to call and say thank you for the order. And you have any questions?
Man,
And they're like,
can't get no better than that.
no.
Custom
Right.
shop.
What rub company has done that for you?
Yeah.
So before we
So,
get too far, because
yeah.
we do have your website pulled up, and we're gonna
Okay.
show that. We're gonna show that off. But before we get too far, we're gonna top of the hour here. Top of the hour, we're gonna go ahead and do this giveaway real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. So first, we're giving away the home style food barbecue sauce, and then we will
I'm
give
gonna
away
grab
the
something
hat.
real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll give away the hat and shirt from Meathead Charcoal. So here we go, folks. Again, for the home style foods barbecue sauce of your choice, I personally recommend the bourbon. I love it. That's up to you.
Yeah. Let's roll this thing.
Roll it, Damon. Roll it.
Ooh, we got a bunch of them here tonight. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Tommy Markway. Oh, congratulations!
All right, Tommy.
Write it down here.
Yeah, get a hold of Back Porch Barbecue or Johnsy. Get a hold of one of us, and we'll get us your information. We'll make sure you get that barbecue sauce to your choice. Go to Homestyle Foods.
Yep.
And pick out one.
Yeah,
And,
Tommy, I'll share it with you because it's kind of hard to find.
All right, there it
Yeah.
is. There.
All right, we're gonna go for the gear for the meathead gear now.
Meathead, the pit side gear package. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
We're already gone. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
you was late. You was late. Figured you was busy.
Daddy needs a new shirt.
Rome.
Oh, big
Hey,
Rome!
Big Rome.
Let's go. I love when first timers make it as a winner.
Appreciate it. Rome, get up with us so we can get your address or shipping information so we can get that sent over there to them.
Big Rome is a big part of the Texas barbecue chapter. A real big and real good group down here in Texas.
That's
Heck yeah.
awesome. Awesome.
Congrats to both of you. Appreciate y'all showing up tonight.
Now, I did have something. If y'all want to give a gift, roll off for a gift. When Kent was here last year, he left his swimsuit here, and
Oh boy.
Whoa, we got to big screen this. Hold on.
Kent's swimsuit he left here. So if y'all want to spin to see who wins that,
I don't know. He might. he might need
Got
that when
him.
he comes back.
Got him. That's
Kent,
awesome.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't help it.
No, he deserves every bit of what he gets here on the Dude Network. Know that. But I'm grateful for every moment of it, brother.
That's
Oh,
awesome,
yeah.
man. But yeah, so here we go.
What we got?
Website.
Oh, the website.
There it is.
There we go.
That's me. Look there.
Look at that.
Who's that handsome guy?
And look, I know we talk about stuff, but I'm telling you, I did that South Texas red in I had already cooked some carnitas. I just sprinkled some in, mixed it in, and I cooked it with my taco beef for taco night. And there were multiple things said about how good it was, and I just laughed because if they would have seen that I just used one of my shakers, they would have been like, "Why are you seasoning it with that?"
Yeah.
But when you get them hooked, you get them hooked.
Yep.
Boom, there it is right there.
That's something we also offer by the pound.
Ooh.
Okay. And
2, 4, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, in the description, and I have people that order more, but if you want more than 5 pounds, contact me. You have one flavor, contact me and work it out. But that's hand sealed in a double Ziploc bag. Don't expect anything fancy.
Right, like I just made a shit ton of this. Like here it comes.
Yeah. And one day I will finally get the website's actually a little outdated. I need to redo it, but you can see everything there. The one of these days I'll get it on the same page. I do have international specials. There's the pond swimmer special. Anything that goes out of North America, there's a special discounted because the shipping's so much. We have a love from above special, which is for Canada, because I know it's love from above up there. And we have a discounted thing on that. I try to save, where I can. And just got an order yesterday. I got a kick out. I got an order from Norway, and I thought, wow, I love that.
That is freaking cool.
We've shipped all over the world.
Yeah, that is hella cool to me.
We do tons of military things.
Awesome.
Well, my kids' Veterans Day celebration. I do 150 custom logo bottles with the 6 seals on them, and a thank you. That label thing that I can do. I do custom labels for weddings. I do because everything's already bottled. It's just a matter of slapping another label on it, and that it makes it personal. It makes it. It means a lot. So
it's pretty cool, there, man.
I love that pond swimmers. Oh,
we've had a ball with it.
Right. Hey, dude, that's what's neat is you're having a blast with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I'm not selling new cars, not selling diamond rings. I told somebody one time, I will make $1 million. And they laughed, and I said, same way how to eat an elephant. How? One bite at a time.
True.
I will make $1 million, $1 at a time. Now, the secret is I already made it. And the first question I had was, where the hell did it go? But we have reached over 10 years now, because we've been doing it 10 years. Over 10 years, we've peaked through our retail sales and through off the top, $1 million in sales.
Wow.
Again, that's off the top. Then you knock out expenses and everything else.
Yeah,
and
of course. Running a
you
business.
can go to Burger King, get you a hamburger, and maybe upsize the French fries. But it's a hobby that pays for itself, and it brings me all the riches that you really need.
That's it, man.
And that's friends that love you, yeah, and everything.
There it is. There.
So you got merch as well. You got merch as well. So pillows, shirts, condoms.
I have hats, shirts. God, I don't know if I should say the next one. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll show you what else we carry.
All right.
All right. Ooh, here we go.
Hey, we getting all that exclusive stuff.
Right.
Dutch better hold on. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if they any better than them shorts, Dutch, I don't know what's gonna be.
Right. Like that.
But here's the thing. I mean, no homo, but we need pictures of them. No homo though.
100%.
We need pictures of that.
We need pictures of that. Stop it.
That's boom.
Can you read the bottom?
Rib for everyone's pleasure. Yeah.
Ribs for everyone's pleasure.
That's fucking awesome.
Hey, if I'm not, I don't want to step over line, but if I'm not getting any, at least prop the label up on the side nightstand so I can watch. I'm sorry.
I'm dying.
That's great. I thought it was a joke.
No.
It's no joke.
No, but we'll do the regular stuff. Hats and shirts are the main thing.
Right.
I'll do those. I'll do cups. Whatever I can think of that spreads that name, that spreads that brand, if you will, and that connects people. Because loyalty makes a company.
For sure.
I don't care what size you are. Loyalty makes a company.
Mm-hmm. You are right.
Eventually,
that's still good information.
Johnny Mag says the gold label. A quick story. The first order of those little special things I got in, because you'll get them in China, and they came in and I got them. And I thought, oh, this is great. They were white package. I opened it up and I held it and I went, I'm just a regular fella. That's not going to fit. Have you ever ordered anything from China? You got to order 2 to 3 sizes bigger because everything over there is made smaller. So I called my supplier guy and he said, oh, yeah, you should have ordered the Magnums. Well, hell yes, I should have.
Yes, I should.
But yeah, so those only come in the gold label.
Yes.
So that's and for people I don't like, I hand them the white ones.
Get what you asked for.
This is unfolded into one of the greatest stories of a shake company I have ever heard in my fucking life, dude.
And that's where it comes from.
No, I know, but no one's selling condoms.
No.
That is amazing, dude. I'll
tag
this
one.
So much.
I'm gonna tag one little thing on there. One of our flavors is called thick meat. CJ refused to say thick meat. So I changed the label on top and I put gold package thick meat on all the bottles. So if you get a bottle of thick meat and it says gold package on the top.
Hey, CJ, we were just talking about you, brother.
You done talked them up.
If I can't have fun doing this, I'm not going to do it.
Absolutely, man.
If I can't make
amen.
If I can't make the best product that I can make, I'm not going to do it.
For sure, man. Yeah, I've said that a lot. I've said that a lot in general. If I can't have fun doing what I'm going to do, I'm going to quit.
Right. That's the thing. I wish I could just do this forever because this is like the most fun I have.
Yeah.
Outside, I mean,
it is.
Look, look, don't judge me, internet. I love my family. I love my wife. I make my own fucking dog food, for crying out loud. But this is my zone right here. I love this. If I could do this every day and you guys would just listen enough, I could do this professionally.
Stevie, come here.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Mhm.
The giveaways
I
will
got-
just get way better.
Hey.
Hi,
I got one more
Stevie.
for you. That's Stevie. She's my 5-year-old.
Hey,
That's the business.
that's my homie right there.
She's
That's
the
my
joy
homie.
of me and will be the death of me.
Amen. Hey,
That's a win-win.
that's a proud honor to bear in a family. I'm that
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yep. And Johnny Maggs, she is ready with her paintbrush for your head. There he is, my artist.
My artist. Let's go.
Free tattoos for Mags.
Oh,
man, that's great.
So, yeah, we're not the regular kind of seasoning company, that's running out there.
From everything even before the show, we realized that. That's all right. We need to get this guy. Let's corner him and sit him down for a chat.
Oh yeah. Well, but I will tell you, you're going to get some of the very best stuff you've ever had. You might not like everything, but you're going to find at least one or two that you may not be able to think you can live without.
Right.
I mean, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what you love as long as you love something.
Right. And that's a guarantee.
Yeah, yeah. And if we have people that win with it, we have people that don't. We have people that love it. We have people that, well, it's pretty good, but then they'll get a new one and think, oh, but this one. And
like, hey, F that one, but yeah.
They don't fight about it, but there'll be brisk discussions. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, it's just like Papa Texas says, the OG's a must in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's everything. The little saying at the bottom, shake a little on everything. That came from the original, and that's it. Vegetables, starches, meats, popcorn. I had people rim their drinks with the Gator Shake.
Yep,
folks. I make a lot of pastas.
Yep.
A lot of pastas.
Mm-hmm.
And do not sleep on making pastas, especially cream sauce pastas, with your barbecue rub, shakers, whatever the stuff that you've ordered from the companies you love. Do not sleep on it. I'm telling you, mac and cheeses, toss it in, all that kind of stuff. That richness from that dairy and that cream. Granted, if you can have it, and I'm lactose. This is from a lactose intolerant person.
Yeah.
Just throw some stuff in there. Obviously tailor it to your liking. Taste as you go. If you're not tasting as you go, you don't know what you're doing. But I'm telling you, I bet it is. Hey, shout out from the West Side.
Yep. No, and that's something with all seasonings. Learn your seasoning. Learn how strong it is. Learn if it just takes a little, or if it takes a lot.
Yep.
What I tell people is just start with a little. You can always add more. You can't pick that stuff off. Start with a little. See how strong it is. And last one, see how it reacts out of the bottle versus after it's cooked. I'll just say it. The magic rib that we're gonna do its final test on this weekend.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
Out of the bottle, I'm not as impressed. Cook with it, and it's magical. It just because it gives a flavor that I wasn't expecting out of the bottle.
So you taste it like how I do. I always taste everything in my palm. And that gives me an idea of, okay, I'm going to use this on these kind of things or whatever, which I still will go outside of that box, folks. I'm telling you, these flavor blends will do other things, like he's saying. Try it on everything.
Yeah.
But you're not impressed, but afterwards you're completely happy with.
So we get into that
That's
full part
crazy to
of
me.
after we cook with it and we test it. One of the test questions, and I use my friends, I use some of the guys in the chat, I use buddies. We test it. How strong? How weak? How much did you use? After you had 3 bites, did you feel like you were done or did you want more? And that's one of the biggest questions that I have, because if I've had stuff where after 3 bites, I'm like, that's all I taste now.
That's
My mouth is done. When
true.
you put it on your seafood, you taste your seafood in a completely amazing new way.
Yep.
You don't just taste the
Yes.
seasoning. If
Nope.
you want the
Yes.
seasoning, don't buy the lobster. Just
Yep.
take a little bowl, just a spoon.
Right, right.
Or like the dessert shake, just
Mm-hmm.
and eat it out of your hand.
You
Yeah.
could do that. You could do that for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Hey.
like you said, because I've done some lobsters and I used a gator shake,
Yep.
and I mean it was just it complemented it very well.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to complement the food, not be the food.
Yep.
You know, not take over.
Right. Right. Well, see, this is the thing that I feel like maybe a lot of people don't understand. And again, no professional training here, folks. None of that kind of stuff. But if you are talking about proper seasoning, that is salt.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
And that is perfect seasoning complemented with beautiful flavoring. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Mm-hmm.
makes everything good.
Well, and you, so I want to argue with you on a little something. You just said without proper training. How long have you
No,
been eating?
I don't.
No, how long have
You're.
you been
Oh, you're right.
eating?
You're right. Yes,
Because I'm
my
gonna
whole
tell you
life.
what,
Right.
I
Right.
would rather take the opinion and listen to someone that used it and ate with it over a master chef who either knows everything or think they know everything.
Thanks, they know every dang thing.
I'm not selling to master chefs.
Right.
I'm selling to someone who likes to eat, who
Yes,
is proud
sir.
of, and I'll say this word, who is an artist.
Amen.
Because when you're cooking, other than boiling mac and cheese, which I just did SpaghettiOs for the girls, when you're cooking, you're creating.
True.
Right.
You're making artwork. And that's what I tell these people. They talk about how good the seasoning is. Yeah, it's good in the hands of an artist. I just
Right.
make the paint.
Right.
You guys,
Dude, that is an incredible way to put it right there. I'm a paint company.
Yes.
You're the
Yeah.
ones who put it together. That's incredible. And you're right. When, like, I always tell people, like, if I make you a pasta, whether I handmade the dough or not, like if I
Mhm.
sit down and make a pasta for you, that was me like saying I really cherish who you are to me. Like
Absolutely.
that's a love language. Food is a
Yes.
love language.
Absolutely.
And the more we care and the more we put into something and then share that with you.
You're sharing yourself.
Right. And if you guys paid attention this whole time, Steve shared a story for almost every single shake.
Yeah.
It was really quickly blown through. You know, we only got so much time, but there was a story that's him sharing his life. Like
Yeah.
that's what I love about food.
Yep.
That's what I love. That is what this show is about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Showing the other side of it, getting down to the nitty gritty, you know, the reason why we tick this way.
Preach, Reverend.
Sorry, yeah, man, my bad.
That's
bad. And cut. There's the documentary, folks.
Yeah. No, that was good, man.
What you got, Damon?
I mean, I don't have anything. I think everything was pretty much covered. Everything that was on my list was covered.
Right. I literally had I had to think of questions after.
Yeah, I have nothing left. But I mean, but here's the thing: is we're close to where we normally try to stop, Steve. We could probably go on for another hour with no issue.
No, it's good for y'all. I gotta put the kids in the back.
Yeah, but real quick, like
Yeah.
Roll the red carpet out for yourself.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
everybody. I
Thank
mean,
you.
if they ain't heard you by now, they
Okay.
ain't been listening. So
www.unclesteveshake.com. Real easy. We have, and this is a big one, the YouTube Uncle Steve Shake. We have over 1,300 cooking videos. Only a couple of them
Holy-
from me, from every big cook around. Half these people in this list, plus some, I mean, that have won awards, that have won TV shows, that have won everything. You make something, if you're Joe Blow and you made a brisket for the first time, send me the video. I'll look it over. If it has some of the right keys on it, I'm going to put it on there. But these guys that are on there for the YouTube, they're the ones that give you the prep. They show you how to prep the meat. They give you the time, the temperature, how to handle it, how to move it. So even if you've never cooked, it's like a how-to.
mm-hmm.
You get us on Facebook because I'm old, and MySpace, I really couldn't put anything on there.
Hey,
Facebook,
we don't talk. Yeah, that's a whole nother world, man. That's a whole nother world life.
Oh, that was bad. Facebook is Uncle Steve Shake Nation,
Mm-hmm.
and you do have to. We approve you being on there if you're connected to somebody, or if we even think we know you. Right now, you have to have post approved. Yeah. Well, because
right now, if I'm not approved,
we started getting some.
I'll know who.
We started getting some bad videos put on, but Uncle Steve Shake Nation on FaceTime. As my kids are teaching me Instagram, we're doing more and more on Instagram. I love sharing. So you send me something, you send me a video, I'm going to put it on that Facebook. I'm going to put it on that YouTube. I'm going to show people what you're doing, because it's just like sitting in a class at school. Whatever questions you have or whatever you're doing, somebody is wondering how you did it or what they need to do too. So I put out everything shake oriented.
Yeah.
It's so that's the main way. If you get lucky, you catch me when I give my phone number out and you can give me a call. Always put something in the order notes, even if it's just a hey, Uncle Steve, if you order, unclesteveshake.com. And I may call you, I may not, but I'm going to put something extra in there. I'll do what I can to help you out.
For sure, man.
That's me.
That's it right there.
Hey, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. I typed it in. I just sent join. So that was the one. That was the one vote I thought I had against me. I appreciate you, Dutch. Thank you.
I see that. Yeah, because I have all kinds of good administrators. Dutch will let you in.
Right.
Oh yeah, he says it's already been approved, Jonesy. You're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
Send
awesome.
me some shake stuff. Do me some videos.
Right.
Yeah, for sure,
Hashtag me.
Yeah, where was it?
And that's it.
Easy enough, man. Absolutely, man. Great show for sure. Like I say, Steve, we could go on for another hour, no issues.
Yeah, shut her down.
So
shut her down.
Shut her down. Go on, get out of here.
Go on, get. Hey, everybody, don't forget Friday nights we got a banging show, Dudes After Dark. Who do we have next week?
Icy Tech.
Icy Tech.
Yep.
Tune in, folks. You're not going to want to miss this. Next week on Sunday.
Don't give away too much.
Right.
Aaron Holmes, Homestyle Foods.
So the barbecue sauce, that was 1 tonight. We got something cool. I promise you do not want to miss this one. It is not our typical sit-down interview type of show. We're bringing you new stuff. We've done it before, but we're bringing in more.
Yep.
New stuff coming in on the Foodie show. So you're not going to want to miss the next 3 close to the end of the month shows with Aaron Holmes. I promise you that. Little spoiler alert for you. Everybody, we love you. Again, thank you so much, Steve. We really appreciate you coming on. And everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here.
All the new people, all the new faces,
right.
we like it. We like it. We hope to see you back.
Love the new people. Glad you made it to the Dude Network. Hope you saw something here you love to keep you coming back. Please like, share, and follow. Send it to someone you know. And if you're listening on everywhere you listen to podcasts, we appreciate you more than you know. We'll see you all next time. Thank you, everyone. Everybody love everybody. Go do something cool this week.